All right, let's get right into it. If you've ever stood in your kitchen in Nagoya holding a piece of trash and just feeling completely stumped, yeah, you're definitely not alone. But what if I told you that in just the next few minutes, we can flip that confusion into total confidence? We're going to break down the whole system, step by step, and make it super simple to master.
To really get why Nagoya's rules are the way they are, we've got to take a quick trip back in time. See, this isn't just some random list of regulations. It was actually born out of a major crisis. Back in 1999, the city's landfills were literally about to overflow. The plan to build new ones threatened this incredible tidal flat, a vital rest stop for thousands of migratory birds. So the city had to make a tough choice, and they declared a state of emergency for wastes.
And this is the result of that choice. It's pretty amazing, right? Since that moment of crisis, the people of Nagoya, working together, have cut the city's total waste by a staggering 40%. That's not just a statistic, it's proof of a massive community effort. And it's the whole reason the system we're about to learn is so important.
So here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll touch a bit more on that garbage emergency. Then we'll jump into the basic rules you absolutely need to know. We'll cover your 3 main daily garbage bags, level you up to a recycling pro, figure out what to do with those tricky items, and finally wrap up by looking at the real impact you have as a resident.
Okay, so let's just quickly explore the why behind all of this. Honestly, once you understand the motivation, following the rules starts to feel a lot more meaningful. The city's goals are actually brilliantly simple and, well, incredibly important. First off, by reducing what we throw out, we make our landfills last way longer, which saves precious land. Second, recycling helps us save natural resources that are, limited. And third, the whole process cuts down on CO2 emissions, which is a direct way to fight climate change. Every single bag you sort plays a part in these 3 huge goals. All right, let's get into the practical stuff. Before we even talk about what goes in which bag, there is one golden rule that you have to know. This is the big one. And this is it. Your garbage goes out on the morning of collection day, never the night before. You've got to have it at your spot by 8 a.m. sharp. Now, if you live at Naka Ward, you're the early birds. You need to have it out by 7 a.m. And here's something super convenient. Collection happens even on public holidays, so you don't have to worry about the schedule getting all mixed up. Now we're getting to the core of the whole system, the everyday bags you'll be using for most of your household waste. If you can get these 3 categories down, you've honestly handled the vast majority of your garbage. First up, burnable garbage. You're looking for the special bags with the red lettering. This is for stuff like your kitchen scraps. Just make sure you drain any liquid out first. And things like leather goods, rubber products, and even paper diapers. Pretty straightforward, right? Next, we have non-burnable garbage. This goes in the bags with the green lettering. This category is for all the things that can't be incinerated. Think metal pots and pans, broken glasses and ceramic dishes, and this is a big one, small household appliances that have a power cord, like an old iron or a kettle. Okay, listen up, because this is a super important safety point. Things like spray cans, disposable lighters, or those camping gas canisters are collected on the same day as burnable trash. But, and this is a big but, you must put them in their own separate clear bag. Why? It's to stop fires from starting in the collection trucks. Make sure any cans are totally empty, but please do not try to puncture them. Okay, you've totally got the basics down. Now let's level up and talk about recycling. This is where people sometimes get a little mixed up, but I promise the logic behind it is actually really clear. So for any plastic containers that have that little Pura symbol, like yogurt cups, food trays, shampoo bottles, it's just 3 easy steps. First, pop off the caps and peel off the labels. Second, give the inside a quick rinse with water. And third, toss it in the designated bag for plastic recyclables. Just a heads up, this is usually collected separately from PET drink bottles, but the prep work is pretty much the same. That little rinse is key. It ensures the stuff can actually be turned into something new. Paper. This one can be a bit tricky. What's useful here is seeing what's not accepted. Clean paper, like cardboard boxes, flyers, and old notebooks, perfect for recycling. But things like thermal paper receipts, glossy photos, or that greasy pizza box, they can actually contaminate a whole batch of recycling, so they need to go into the burnable garbage instead. Glass jars and metal cans have their own special routine. After you rinse them out and take off the lids, you bring them to your collection point. But here is the most important part. Do not put them in a plastic bag. You place them directly into the special collection bins. Usually it's a blue one for glass and a yellow one for cans.
So what about all the other stuff? The things that definitely won't fit in a regular bag? From old furniture to dead batteries, some items just need a little extra care. Let's tackle those tricky items right now.
For anything bigger than 30 centimeters, we're talking an old chair, a bicycle, maybe a rolled-up rug, you need to schedule a special collection. The process is really clear. First, you call the Large Waste Service Center at least a week ahead of time. Second, you pop into a convenience store and buy a payment sticker for the fee they tell you. Third, just write your reception number on it, stick it on the item, and put it out on the day they told you to.
And check this out. This is a fantastic service. For smaller electronics, like an old phone, a digital camera, or even a small laptop, you don't need to do anything complicated at all. Just keep an eye out for these bright yellow collection boxes. You can usually find them at supermarkets and ward offices, and you can just drop your old gadgets in for free. Okay, I really can't stress this enough. Battery safety is absolutely critical. Those rechargeable batteries especially can cause some really nasty fires if they get damaged in a garbage truck. So the rule is simple. Before you get rid of any battery, just take a small piece of tape and cover the plus and minus ends to insulate them. It's such a tiny step, but it makes a huge, huge difference for safety. So we've gone through all the rules, but really the final piece of this whole puzzle is you. None of this works unless residents are on board. And luckily, the city provides some great tools to make it as easy as possible. Look, you are not expected to memorize all of this. To make life way easier, the city has a fantastic smartphone app that will actually send you a notification telling you what to put out and when. And it works in multiple languages. It's a total lifesaver. And more than that, the city even has a special service for the elderly or residents with disabilities, where they'll collect garbage right from their front door. It really shows they want everyone to be able to participate.
So when you zoom out, you can really see this incredible journey. From a state of emergency back in 1999, the people of Nagoya completely changed their relationship with waste. This timeline just shows that dramatic shift, all leading to that amazing 40% reduction. It's a powerful reminder that all this effort is part of a real, ongoing success story.
And really, this is what it all boils down to. It might feel like just a small, everyday chore, but every bottle you rinse and every can you sort is another sentence in the story of Nagoya's environmental success. It's a direct line from your kitchen to the health of the entire city. So, now that you've got the tools to be a total garbage sorting master, the question isn't really how to do it anymore, it's what. What part will you play in carrying on this legacy and helping to shape a cleaner, more sustainable future for your city?